This is Rick with Shooter 1721. Look who we got here. We got the Hatsan Hydra. I got the Leapers UTG 2-16 mill dot on the top. Thank you so much. Thank you Cecil Bays for sending this out to us. Today we're going to be shooting the Hydra in 22 and 25. And we will be shooting the 177. It's on its way. Woo! But today you'll get to see those two. We'll run some chronograph numbers. We'll just let you know what the pellets are doing that we're using, the 25-3-9s and 25. And then the 15-8-9s and 22. We'll show you 5-shot groups at 50 yards. Woo! We got a lot going on. A couple features about this rifle. Take a look at the stock. Come on, man. That is beautiful. Here, let me flip this around for you. Of course, we'll have plenty of video of this so you can definitely see it other than me just holding it. But one thing about the rifle, it's very comfortable to shoot offhand. You're looking at 6.8 pounds, 17.7 barrel on here. Probably 43 inches overall. You got the quiet energy technology here, keeping it quiet. Hatsan does a really nice job with that. This is a choked barrel in here. Very, very nice. Well, the CCs that we have here is 165. I'd like to say that I'd like a little bit more CCs, but the power and the accuracy of the gun match up with the caliber, so I'm pretty happy with that. But that's enough talking about this. Let's go shoot this. Whoa! Well, here we are at the bench, and we're going to shoot some JSB 15-8-9s at 50 yards. And we got the Leapers on here, like I was saying earlier. I like the Leapers for the Hatsan guns, and you know this barrel. Being about an 18-inch barrel, it is choked. So there's a lot of people ask about that. It is a choked barrel, and I love their guns as far as their we did the Flash, we did the Vectus, we've done the 25 pump, AT-44 pump. All of them are very accurate and very powerful. Well, that being said, let's take 5 shots down here and see how we do. I'd say they're all down there touching, Ryan, so that's pretty good at 50. And here in PA, and you can ask some of the people that live here in PA, today we are dealing with 13-mile-an-hour winds here and there. During that shot group, it was pretty still though. So that's a nice group with 15-8-9s down there. We're going to change after we run. We're going to give you some chronograph numbers with the 15-8-9, and we'll get you what she's doing at a 3,000 fill, actually 2,900. So I'm going to just shoot some shots across, and you'll get to see what she's doing with the 15-8-9s. So, all right. 960. Yeah. Just turn the sound up for you guys. The lighting's not good to see the iPad too well, so we'll screen record it. But 960 was the first one.
949, 942, 942, 928, 926.
Well, there you go. I think I gave you 6 or 7. I don't know there, but gave you a couple rounds so you can hear where she started on a almost 3,000 fill. All right, well now I'm gonna switch the barrel out to the 25. All right, here we go. And what we're working on now is we're gonna transfer the barrels out. We have the 22 on. I told you we're gonna do that. So you're like, what are you doing with the Allen key? Well, this thumb screw has 3 notches in it, 3 round holes. And this was just me. I don't mind hand tightening, but you want to make sure this is set in there correctly. And I use just a little bit of pressure on the thumb screw. The manufacturer did not tell me to do this. I haven't even talked to Cecil about it, but I did tighten it down. When I say tighten it, I'm talking about just extra pressure, more than what my thumb can do. So that's just something that I did, and I will definitely be finding out. But what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to loosen this up. So you're going to see how tight I had it. That was it. So that's basically all you're doing right there. I'll turn this up here so you can see the thumb screw coming out. Okay, one thing you don't want to do is take it too far out, because it makes it fun putting it back in. Okay, so there it is. That's simple. But let's show you this. See this? You got to see this O-ring right here. Every time you change your barrels, you want to make sure you didn't do anything that somehow pulled that O-ring out or something like that. I just want to show you right there. That's important. And then putting this back. So now the 22's off. So we're going to take the 22 off. Okay, set this down. All right, and then here is the 25. So we're going to take the 25. And you're going to see I have the bolt there. And what you're going to do is you're going to line that up in there. Going to try to anyway. It's always fun to do it on camera like this. I'm going to back this out just a little bit. All right, so there you go. Locked it into place. Then you see, now we're in. Okay, see me just using my thumb, holding it on the top. Okay, you saw my bolt was in the forward position. Of course, the safety's on, the gun's not loaded. And I'm tightening this up till I feel it go tight. Okay, and what you want to look at is right here and then right here. You can see the 2 points of contact to pull this back into here. So now you know you got it in there. Your bolt's in the forward position, your safety's on, and now I flip it over. And then what I do is I'll actually come here and give this like just a little bit of rotation there, tighten that down, come over to this side, and I'll just give it just a little bit more. That's it. And there you go. Just now change the barrel on the Hydra. That's how simple it really is. But the things I was telling you, you want to make sure where your bolt is, your safety's on, make sure the gun's unloaded, things like that. Woo, well, let's shoot this 25. Okay, well, here we are at the bench, and we got 50 yards, and we got JSB 25-39s there. We got a 10-shot mag in here. I think these are traveling anywhere from the 25-39s. Of course, we'll show you some chronograph numbers on it. I think they're traveling, probably 860s, somewhere around there, 870 out of this. And if you do get this gun and you do decide it, and you know, this gun's like, I think $430 at you can Pyramid Air Gun Depot, you can find it there. And each barrel I think is $189.99, Ryan, I think that's right. So the reason I'm saying that, whatever barrel you get, you can tune this gun to what you want it to do. So I'm going to shoot 50 yards here, 5 shots, and see how we do. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. What do we got here? Okay. All right, let's see what we got. There's a Hawk 4-12 on this one. Barrel. Believe it or not, Ryan, there's like a heat mirage going on down there.
See it in the distance.
Can you? Oh yeah, you can out there. Yeah. All right. I'm watching my my wind flag here. You guys, you don't know this, but at your bench or your barrel sometimes, JSB actually sends you a wind flag right there, so I can see what's going on. You can see that there's wind here, so. You know, if you guys knew that JSB actually threw that in for you guys. All right, I know. All right. And you can actually see what the wind's doing. So I got, Ryan, I got 2 and 2 together and then 2 over. And it's exactly with the wind shift, holding the same point of aim. There you go. So you guys know, of course, with the group, and I left it do that. I mean, I can adjust for wind to shoot a nice one whole group there if we want, but that's to show you I held the wind flag up. You can see which way the wind flag was blowing, our JSB one, and you can see what was going on there, and you can see those 3 pellets are in the same hole once the wind picked up. And you have 2 to the right, they were the first 2, and then once the wind picked up, there's the 3, but holding the same point of aim. This gun's a shooter, you know. That's 50 yards, that's beautiful. Next is the chronograph. Give you 5 shots at a 3,000 PSI fill, just so you guys know what the numbers are.
863.
Just like I said, 860.
856.
Yep.
851. 847. 840.
Well, there you go. There's 5 coming right off of right at 2950 fill, and you can see what the JSB 2539s are doing. That right there, it's nice and accurate. This gun is accurate. We tested it out to 75 yards. It's very accurate even at 75. But that tells you what you're dealing with. So this is all 3 calibers are more of a small game. I wouldn't be going after wild boar and stuff like that. I would go with, you know, small game. That's just my opinion, guys, of what I think. And if you do like even these Hawks 4 to 12, the UTG 2 to 16, 3 to 16, 4 to 16, they're all nice glass for all these barrels and stuff. I like all those as a scope recommendation, and that's just personal opinion. It has nothing to do with the manufacturer, people. Just so you know that. It's just all what I think. So I want to do the old trigger pull test. Let's see what we got here. Looks like we got it ready to go here. All right. Looks like we got 1.2 there. Okay. .1. Now you can see what helps with the accuracy at 50 yards. It has a nice set to it. That one stage is just perfect. All right, let's pull the 3rd one. There you go. Crisp breaks. 1.24. I had 2 of those in on now that, so that's amazing right there. That's a great trigger on the Hydra. All right, let's do some final thoughts. Well, here we are at the end of the video, and the performance, the power, the accuracy is everything I expected from the Hatsan, so I was pretty happy with that. A lot of things I like about the gun is I like the trigger. We were able to set the trigger to that like 1.2. I think that's awesome, and that made for the accuracy to even be a lot better than I expected. And the power, as far as velocity with the pellets, was really good. Actually, I liked it a lot. The 15.89 shot very accurate. The 25.39s and 25 shot great. Very impressed with that. But right now we're taking this down. So we're going to come in here, and I'm just going to take take this wrench and just slowly turn my thumb screw just a little bit. There we go. Just so I move it there. And now it's loose. Put that in my tray. Now before I do that, I should probably just back out my scope, because this case is designed just to be set up for taking your scopes off, of course, so your barrels go in here and stuff. You put them on later. So that should be about right there. Now we got the scope off. You just take that off. Back this off. Here we go. Okay. Set my barrel in there. I got room for my 177. Woo! Okay. Set that in there like that. Scope over here. They don't have anything for the scope right now. So I'll put this in here. Okay. And then just close your case up. You can see, just put it down like this and like this. And make sure you got it nice and tight there. There we go. Line it up. Boom. Boom. All right. And right there. Hatsan Hydra. Woo!